Hey guys, Team Big Dick Bandits coming at you with the Burning Abyss deck profile. This deck's pretty good, you know, it's like, it's alright, like, I'm just kidding, this is the best deck in the game right now. This deck is completely amazing. I think this is probably one of the best decks Konami has put out in a while. But enough of the jibber jabber, let's just get right into the deck. First, you run Triple Tour Guide. Basically, if you open up this, you don't have game, but you're well on your way, because it's like Tour Guide, and then you go into whatever you want, like from the deck, and it's really, really good. Next, you play Triple Scarm. Everybody knows what he does right now. If he's sent to the graveyard at the end phase, you search a level 3 Fiend. Next, Triple Graph. Gotta run Triple Graph. Special summons from deck. He's pretty stupid. Triple Seer. Special summons from graveyard. I think honestly this card should get hit because it's so stupid, because you bring back your Rubik, excuse me.
It essentially is a monster one.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you could bring back Dante, you could bring back Virgil. It's I think this card is just too good to be true. Next we play Double Rubik.
Why do you play Double Rubik?
Right now
I've seen a lot of people play triple.
Well, the thing is with the new cards that came out, there's like the trap lineup is pretty solid. I don't really want to mess with it. The spell lineup is also pretty solid. Besides the rank up,
before the new cards, you ran Triple Rubik, right?
Yeah, you had to play Triple Rubik because Rubik essentially was like really good. Because the thing is like Virgil's itself is a really, really good card. But honestly, I've been playing two and it's been working out pretty well. He doesn't have an effect. All he does is special summon itself if you control those traps.
Okay.
Two Libic. Libic's one of the new ones.
This is one of the new ones, right?
Yeah, it's one of the new ones. What it does is if it's discarded to the grave, you get to special summon level 3 from your hand, but its effects are negated, but not in the graveyard. So it's like, okay, discard to the grave, special summon any of these, and it
kind of pushes towards the OTK.
Yeah, this is a really OTK card along with Farfa. I'm only running one of him right now because I only have one, but Calcab, I'm gonna take him out for another Farfa because Farfa's just.
You're gonna run 2 Farfas. Or you're gonna run 3.
I'm thinking 2 because the thing is, it's like if you mill him and you don't have a target, it's not that good.
Yeah, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah, so it's like I'd much rather mill like something that is better essentially. It's just, but yeah, 2 Farfa for right now, Farfa and Calcab, and then the BLS because it's stupid. Next for spells.
Quick question: why don't you run any of the other new ones?
Oh, for right now, I want to run the 2 Kagnas, but I don't have, or excuse me, 1 Kagna, because the thing is, I don't know, I don't like sending a lot of spells and traps to the graveyard. I'd rather draw into them sometimes. But Kagna's actually really good.
Why is Kagna really good?
Because he sends a spell or trap to the graveyard, and then you can get it back with Dante.
What spell or trap would you send?
You'd either send the Fire Lake,
So you can get it back with Dante's effect when you send
Dante's effect, yeah. You get either Fire Lake, you can get the new one that I don't have right now, but if I did, I would run 2. The good, the bad, and the good and the bad of the Burning Abyss. It's like what it does is like if you it's in your graveyard, you can discard a level 3.
You can discard a Burning Abyss card and then just special summon 1 from your deck.
Yeah, that opens up a lot, because if you discard Graph or if you discard Seer, you basically have that's an OTK card. That's another card they put in for the OTK. But anyway, we run Triple Upstart. This deck needs a lot of draw power. Triple MST because it's MST kind of.
You kind of need to run MST for vanities and all those.
Yeah,
because the clipboards to run like a lot of monsters.
Yeah, like Scout and stuff like that. It's pretty dumb. Then for 1-ofs, you play Foolish, Allure, Rank Up, and Soul Charge. I'm gonna take the rank up out, but Pleiades is actually pretty dumb when you have nothing on your Dante, and also when it's in the graveyard. Rank Up's also pretty good, but it's not gonna be worth it when I get the new cards. Next, Triple Fire Lake.
I have a question. Do you find ever Fire Lake clogging?
Oh no! Because the thing is, it's like, okay, if you draw into it and don't have another Burning Abyss monster and you have a Virgil, you can discard this. If this is active in the graveyard, in the sense of if this is on the field and this is in the graveyard and this gets destroyed, you can add this, which essentially is like
you're plussing.
Yeah, you're plussing hard, because it's like you're plussing off this, and then not even that. If you have like Karma Cut or Phoenix Wind Blast or anything like that, and you discard it, it's still pretty live because this is probably still on the field. But yeah, triple Fire Lake for sure. This card is.
Would you ever take it, like, reduce it, or would you always keep it at 3?
The only thing I'd ever do, I'd probably always keep it at 3, but the only thing I'd ever do is maybe side them out for a deck like Shadal's or anything that happens in the
I feel
graveyard.
like against Shadal's it'd be a very poor matchup, but against Clipboards it does really well.
Clipboards, this destroys Clipboards. This is literally skill drain. I don't even care. That's all it is. Next, Wind Blast. Oh my god, I have so much to say about this card.
It feels like an engine card.
It's dumb. It's like, okay, I have Wind. It's essentially, it's not as good as Fire Lake, but it's because the thing is, this gets rid of more cards, but this makes
you can get your play started and you can bounce something to the top. Of
yeah, and it makes sure that nothing happens in the graveyard. Like, because this is better against Shadal's because it sends it back to the deck instead of to the grave, which would get their effects and stuff. Next, triple vanities.
Why do you play triple?
Because the thing is, if you go off and activate this card, there's nothing they can do. It's like they can't run over your monsters. They can't set up their plays.
As long as you fill up your board turn 1 and then turn 2 you activate, they can't.
Yeah, you flip this face up and they just don't know what to do.
Unless they have like MST.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like everybody's running triple vanities in almost on almost every deck right now. Well, not every deck, but like a lot of decks like Clipboards. But yeah, vanities is a really good card. And then next we run double Karma Cut. It's fine at 2. It's because the thing is 3 would be. It's not that it's cloggy. It's that like Phoenix Wind Blast is better because it's any card. This has to be a monster. But this is essentially really good for like Tellarknights. Like if you hit their Deneb late game.
Window.
Oh yeah, Window. This is stupid because Window can be banished, and Window really messes the deck up like a lot. So yeah. Next for the extra deck, we run 3 Dante. I only have 2 right now because they're currently pretty expensive. So yeah, we run 2 Dante. Mill 3. It's
pretty obvious why you would run 3 of it.
Yeah,
before you can get away with kind of going 2, but now with all the new cards that are coming out, Fire Lake and everything, like you kind of need to run 3.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's in the graveyard a lot, but it also comes back a lot too. Double Virgil. Virgil's essentially just like also another OTK card in my opinion.
Would you ever run 3?
The thing is, there's no necessity for 3 because it's not like an XYZ. It's not like Dante. Because the thing about Dante, the reason you run 3 of Dante is because when he comes back with Seer's Effect, you can't mill because he's nothing on him, so he stays at 1,000. But this guy,
you can always bring him back, and
he's always 25, and he's always huge, and he's always an intimidator.
And you can also get your play started with his discarding effect.
Yeah, you discard a Burning Abyss, and you
bounce something.
Or
you can send something from their graveyard to.
This is essentially like this is a really good card in a lot of ways. It's very versatile, and I like it a lot. Next for the rest of the rank 3s, we play 1 Acid Golem, 1 Alucard. 1 Giga Brilliant. This is essentially for the mirror match because the thing is, it's like you go Giga Brilliant.
25 is kind of like the borderline where everyone goes, and then
yeah, for the most part now it is at least like because the thing is Clipboards go to 28, but I mean the thing is they all go back to the Pendulum Zone after that. But you don't even worry about Clipboards with this deck. But essentially like you go Dante or Dante this, and they have a Dante in the field. You're gonna run over it twice so with 21 and with 28, which is really good. Mega Equipped Engineer to protect stuff like Dante.
Yeah.
Nightmare Sharks like for desperate 2,000 to the face. 1 Zen Mains. Zen Mains is okay. The thing about Zen Mains is that okay, if you have it against like let's say that you have this right, and you attack into a Clipwork card, and it dies, but you detach 1. Not only do you get the effect of detaching, but you pop the Scout at the end phase. This popping Scout is pro. It's so good. It's like I love doing that with Scout. And the next we run double Downard.
Why do you run double Downard?
He's a target for Dante when he has nothing on him because he gets sent to the graveyard.
Yeah, and Downard won't get destroyed by detaching 1.
Exactly. He's Downard is actually really good.
Yeah,
at this
and
deck.
you get Dante's effect off detaching.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. And then last for the rank up, 1 Pleiades.
Why do you run Pleiades? Because you run the rank up in the main.
Yeah, I run the rank up. But if I didn't run rank up, which I'm not going to, I think I want to play Levier, because the thing is, it's like he can give you an extra rank 3 monster. He can give you another Virgil. He can give you a lot of stuff. Like let's say they crow something, or I don't know, something gets banished somehow. Levier would just bring it back. It's pretty dumb. But yeah, that's the deck profile, guys.
What about your side deck?
My side deck's not really complete right now. I'm running double Puppet Plant. This is for what are these?
The mirror match.
Yeah, the mirror match essentially you just take away their cards, and this is stupid.
You can take away their Dantes.
Yeah, you take away. Can you?
Yeah, take away their Dantes.
Oh my god, yeah, take away Dante and Virgil.
And they keep their attachments.
And they keep their attachments, so it's like you just mill everything. Like let's say they went tour
and
guide.
And it's a level 1, it's a level 3, 2, and you just discard it from your hand.
Yeah. Puppet Plant's dumb. Yeah.
You're gonna main 2 Cagnas.
I'm gonna main. I'm still thinking because the thing is, it's like 2 is good, but the thing is, I wouldn't want to mill this card late game because it's just like I would want to draw into the good and the bad to summon the ritual, or I would want to.
How many other rituals are you gonna plan on running?
Probably 1, because Seer brings it back anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, and you just need to summon it once.
Yeah, you summon it once, and if it doesn't stay on the field, if it gets banished or something, it's straight because you have Virgils, and Virgils are. It's like pick your poison either.
And if you plan to run Livier, you can get him.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't even matter. But yeah, Cagna's dumb because the new spell card activates in the graveyard, so it's like this is essentially
yeah, they go
stupid.
hand in hand together.
Yeah, exactly. I want to play triple of the Monarch Stormforce. I don't have them right now. I don't know why. And then I want to play 2 Majesties and then 1 Vanities. I've seen a lot of people play 3 Majesties, and honestly, it's not a bad thing. I don't know. I like more variety, and then not even that. I think Vanities is. I think playing 1 Vanities is better than playing 3 Majesties. I like Vanities more for some reason.
And then for
Clipboards, this is dumb.
Skull Shattering,
this is dumb. It's like they take 1,000 because essentially they're
gonna have
they're gonna have Scout and the equip card. So it's like take 1,000, or even if they activate something else, like let's say like by some chance in hell, I don't know
and
why.
It's quick play.
Yeah, and it's a quick play, so you activate it on your turn. It's really really good card against Clipboards.
And before we finish off, how do you do at locals with this deck?
I 2-0'd Denko Dolls, which honestly I was so surprised because I Denko Sekka's dumb. Denko Sekka really messes me up and stuff, but it all comes down to like being just this deck is just I have no words. This deck is just too good. It's like, okay, you have Denko Sekka, that's fine. Just
I mean, Denko Sekka's good, but it's only 1,700 beater. Like,
yeah, you can run over it in the turn if you go tour guide or anything like that. But the thing is, another card is Winda. If they have Denko Sekka and Winda, it's pretty hard. But like, that's why Alec is a card, and I would side him, but I don't have the card. Yeah, but Alec, it's like you dump Alec, Winda doesn't work, and then you just go off from there. You go tour guide, anything. It's just a dumb deck. Altogether, I think this is one of the best decks Konami's made. I think it's really, really good.
Are you gonna enter tourney with this deck?
Yes, definitely. I do want to make some changes though. I do want to get the spell card. I do want to get one of the rituals. I do want to get my last Dante, obviously. I do want to finish up my side deck. I do have 1 Majesties, but I still need another one. So yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, but for the most part, even with 2 Dantes, I mean, there's been moments, obviously, where you have to have a third one. But there's been moments where I just OTK. If you open up with the right hand and get the right mills with Dante, it's just bye-bye for your opponent. It's not even fair. It's
what would you say is your worst and best matchup?
I think my best matchup with this deck is probably Clifford's, because it's like they have to use
Fire Lake's a card.
Fire Lake's a card, and it's not even fair. Like,
because Clifford's really pushed for the OTK.
Yeah, it's an OTK deck essentially. They do the same thing over and over again.
If you get Fire Lake turn 1, like
if you get Fire Lake turn 1 and Dante and another Burning Abyss monster, it's like, okay, so what if you have Helix Scout and a freaking...
I'm gonna pop like 3 of your monsters, but I'm gonna plus
pop 3 cards, and I'm gonna plus off of them so hard. And I think my worst matchup used to be Shadal's before the Moral Attack got hit, but I think my worst matchup now is probably still Shadal's, because the thing is, it's like
it's Window. This is honestly Window.
Okay, because the thing is, Window and Denko Sekka are a nasty combo. It's like if you have both of them on the field late game, it's really hard for me to do something, because the thing is, I probably used all my resources. And Foolish Berry, I only have 1 of them, so it's not easy to send it to the graveyard, send a card to the graveyard essentially. But I do play 3 Wing Blast. I do play Karma Cut.
Yeah, but if Denko Sekka's on the field, you can't use it.
Exactly. So it's like, it's not even. It's a good matchup. It's a good game, but I usually do come out on top if I'm lucky. Sometimes they're just overpower me with the freaking Denko Sekka, and Denko Sekka and Windows are honestly stupid. And then honestly Construct is another problem.
Yeah.
They go Construct on my.
No matter how much attack you're gonna have, if it's a special summon monster, it's gonna get rid of it.
It's not even fair. But yeah, vanities. If you establish a field and you flip vanities on them, all they could do is summon Denko Sekka, and that doesn't matter because I already have Dante on the field, or I already have something on the field.
And would you make any changes to the deck currently, or?
Yeah, I would take out Rank Up. I would take out Calcab, and I might want to take out one Vanities because there's honestly no room for anything else. Because Phoenix Windblast I have to keep. Karma Cut is dumb too. Vanities is great too. The thing is, it's just like, I don't know. I feel like that's the lead. Like out of all the cards in this deck, I think that's the one that I would probably. Oh, and another thing, I would definitely take out Soul Charge for Snatch Steal.
Why Snatch Steal?
Cause it's like, okay, if it's the mirror match or if it's anything that's playing anything, it's just Snatch Steal, take their monster, whatever it may be. I don't care if you gain 1,000. That's why I play Triple Upstart anyway. I'm gonna OTK you. Yeah, but if you Snatch Steal their rank 3 or like their Dante or something like that, you just go downward and you detach slowly. You know.
I feel like Snatch Steal is also a good card in the mirror match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
you get one of their Dantes and their attachments. Dante,
yeah, and then
detach.
You detach, yeah.
No.
And you detach slowly. Like they'd have to like if they have Dante with Tour Guide and like I don't know.
Yeah, they don't get the effect off, but you get the mill.
Yeah, I get to mill. It's fun. It's like this deck is just. It's the reason I like this deck a lot is because it's not unbeatable, but it's really good. It's like because the thing is because I was playing one time against Frogs, and I know like nobody plays Frogs, but my boy's playing Frogs, and the only reason he beat me was because I go Dante, and I send 3.
If you get shitty mills, then...
yeah, it's not even fair. It's like I literally milled double Wind Blast and like a Karma Cut. I'm just like, all right, I guess I scoop. I don't scoop.
And you didn't draw any traps of that game.
Yeah, I literally just drew straight up monsters. And I mean, if you draw Rubik, it's straight because I mean that's the only effect he has essentially, and it's not a big deal. And you can go Virgil anyway, but I didn't. So it's like, I don't know. But honestly, the deck is very consistent. It's a lot of fun, and it's just very versatile. And it's just, I love this deck.
All right. Yeah. Anything left to say?
Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more deck profiles and stuff. We're gonna be buying a booster box, not a booster box.
Secrets of Eternity.
Yeah, the Secrets of Eternity box, like when it comes out this weekend. And yeah, maybe we'll do something like on us opening that. See what we get.
All right.
All right. Peace.